Join us on Codebase Radio every Friday for a big end-of-week party, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern with the Weird and Wonderful Cover Tunes show, followed by the best in new music with Bob and Brian and Vitamin Sweet at 10 a.m. Get your retro groove on at 1 p.m. Eastern for a 3-hour blast back to the 1980s with your host, James Allen, and the 80s Rewind Show. Great 80s music, original movie trailers, TV themes, TV commercials, facts, trivia, and crazy retro fun to bring the atmosphere of the decade flooding back. Going out with a bang at 4 p.m. Eastern, the baby-faced Godfather Show with Adrian Pamilio smacks down with an explosive mix of fantastic music and engaging commentary. The best way to end your week and kickstart your weekend. Codebase Radio Fridays.
Codebase Radio.
Hi-oh.
All right, we ready to start the intros?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Be warned, if we haven't offended you by the time this is over, we've not done our jobs properly.
I don't want you to listen. I don't want you to call. Go get an internet show with one of these asshole comics. Go get a, podcast or some shit. Don't call here my show anymore, all right? You got it?
Codebase Radio presents...
Matt, you're on the air.
Remember the Jake Thomas thing, Howard?
Do I remember it? Yes.
Jesse got asked to do a radio show, and I'm doing it with him, believe it or not.
Where are you doing that?
Well, we do it live on this thing called Codebase Radio.
On Hold with Matt and Jesse.
Big deal. You're on the internet doing a show.
We hope all stations explode and fall on Jesse of San Diego.
On Hold with Matt and Jesse. Go find that on the internet.
Codebase Radio.
Hey-ho! It's another On Hold of Matt and Jesse, and I'm doing the show from my cell phone in Plum Island, Massachusetts. Jesse, I'm sure you sound much better than me right now.
Hey-oh. Yeah, I'm doing the show from my brother's house in Point Loma, San Diego, California, with a house full of dogs and on the flight path of an airport. So don't mind the noise if it happens.
Yeah, well, this is ridiculous. I'm doing this from a cell phone, but better than not doing it. So, what's going on? How are we?
Shit. Big week for both of us.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't consider it a big week for me. I feel my call was a failure to Howard because I didn't get the show name out or where to hear it or that we're on iTunes. But it was good to say that we had Eric on nonetheless, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you made Howard laugh just like you made Eric laugh, so it's all good.
Yeah. I forget someone, I think it was Sean, said, right when I heard you get on, I knew what your line was going to be because somehow I've been on like 5 times the last few months, right when the news starts.
Yeah.
It's the same thing saying, Howard, that interview with fill in the blank was awesome. And then I say something else that I really want to say, and this week it was that, Eric called into our show.
AKA,
I was just pissed that it didn't get out. If you listen close, Derek. You can hear me trying to... What?
Oh, yeah, no, I heard you.
No, if you listen closely, you can hear me trying to say on hold.
Yeah, you said it twice. You tried to say it, but Howard was talking over you both times.
Yeah, and I've kind of learned to not keep pushing. Like, I don't know. I've been on a good streak of not pissing him off lately. I'd like to keep it going.
Yeah. Hey, we're both on that streak like that.
We are? Well, you've been pissing him off lately, so...
No, I've been on a good streak with Jay Thomas lately.
Oh, yeah? But he didn't know it was you, though, today, right?
No, he still doesn't know.
I wish you... Why wouldn't you have said that at the end?
Well, because it was such a great call that when he just said goodbye, Sean, I missed the old days when he would just say, bye, Jesse, and hang up on me politely. But
the funny thing about it is his getting pissed off. I think I don't like his show. I think he's an asshole, to be honest, but...
That's what I love about it. That's what I love about it.
Sean, I wasn't positive that was Sean on today. I actually randomly put on Jay's show. I don't always listen, and I heard Sean call in, and the whole time I'm like, how's he going to work it in? How's he going to work in Jesse? And he did. So good job, Sean, if you're listening.
Hell yeah. Me too. I was sitting there listening going, okay, I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it.
Yeah.
But
well, I feel like we do this show for Sean and my dad, so it's so he's getting his name out there, getting your name out there for us.
yeah, Vicky. Let's go ahead and play Matt's call real quick since that was such a.
Yes, Matt.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Hey, Howard, I just want to tell you, there was another awesome week of interviews. Like, your interviewing style just gets better and better.
Well, thank you. We had some great guests this week. Stephen was here. Ozzy was here. We had, who the hell else we have here? We had a lot of people.
Teen Mom,
Teen Mom was here.
That was great.
You can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen's good, but Teen Mom was here.
You want to hear about a good interview? I do a radio show on the internet that you've made fun of before, and the day after Eric got banned from your show, Eric was on my show for the entire hour.
That's some show.
We sent you clips of it where he talks about the anti-bullying campaign, and he made a full statement. But he was a great guest on our show.
He's probably better with you than he is with me.
He was on for the entire hour.
Very good.
You've made fun of it before.
I've had him on for an hour, but under protest. All right, Matt. Thank you.
Check out the clips. We sent them.
I will check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, me. I was trying to work it in, but can't talk over him.
Man, I like how at the end he's like, all right, Matt, you're out. Check out these clips. We sent them.
Yeah. I didn't know. Man, I should have said iTunes, YouTube, anything, but oh well.
That's cool though, because I mean, first of all, I think the best moment of the week is Eric calling in as Derek.
Oh, that was great. I love how like it was so obviously him. Like the very first thing he says, Derek, you there? And in the same way as Eric, I'm here, like in that lousy accent. I thought that was funny. And then, like what did he say? He was like, now Derek, do you like guys the way Eric the Midget does? And he was like, no, and from what I understand, he doesn't either. Like, it was just great.
Oh, they were so fucking with him hard. My favorite part was when Gary comes in and he's like, yeah, we love this new Derek from Texas guy. I fucking hate that Eric the Midget. He's a fucking douche. Trying to get him pissed off.
So he was like, Derek, what's 7 times 8? And he's like, it's too early in the morning to do math. Like the same answer Eric
for my
does.
brain. It's too early for my brain to do.
Yeah, I tried getting Derek to call in tonight, but Derek can no longer do appearances, I guess.
No, the one that he always messed up on, I thought was 9 times 7, 63.
I don't remember.
I think that's.
I think you're right about that. But it's funny. Like, how would he not know that from the last time? Maybe they never asked him that, but he must have gotten out his calculator because he knew it the next time.
Yeah, or Jan hooked him up. Oh man. But I mean, fuck, dude. It's inspired. Like Doc Ivan has been making brand new comic book covers like all week long. I think he's got to have at least 5 of those out there. Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I love how like something will happen on the show and he'll have something that day. Like, it's great.
Yeah, with Derek though,
I'm flattered that I have a Doc Ivan of me. Never thought that would happen.
Yeah. I've got one. Well, I share the one with you, and then I have the one with my name spelled wrong in the caption.
Oh yeah, you did another one too.
Yeah, the one where Jay's yelling at me.
Right.
Hey,
right.
you did the show logo.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Man's a genius.
So that's Derek. Well, maybe he'll call in sometime down the line. We can hope.
Yeah. Derek, I don't know. Sounds like he's hanging it up. I have a feeling we're going to hear from Eric next week trying to reconcile the situation.
I don't know. I think Howard's gonna make him stay as Derek for a while until he can break
He's
him.
on next week, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on next week. Oh, we'll get a whole week of this now.
Yeah.
It
These
does
are
sound
good-
like Howard's going to keep Derek on, doesn't it? I get that same impression.
Yeah.
I bet you, like, any time Eric's on, it's going to be, well, you know what? We'd rather talk to Derek. Or, you know, something like that's going to go down.
Yeah.
Because obviously Eric can't stay away. Nor should he. I mean, if I was him, I'd I'd do the same thing. But they have to, like, he couldn't have thought he was going to fool anybody because they obviously knew his number calling in was him, so I don't know. I wonder how that, like, if Howard absolutely knew it was him when he picked up or how that worked.
Sean said, yeah, he's got to try to get Derek into the homo room.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if, like, when on the board it said, like, Eric calling as Derek, or it had to have, because how would he have known beforehand? Like,
Well, shit, did he use that special number or did he call the regular hotline?
I have no, how am I going to know that? I don't know.
Like, because that'd be kind of funnier if he would have just called that special number as Derek, you know?
Well, you know, they knew that Johnny Frado was on the phone, so it must have been the special number.
Yeah. Fucking Johnny playing porn in the background. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was weird. Like, I mean, if he fell asleep, I don't know, how could it just pop up like that? That was weird.
I don't know. And it popped up twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
man,
one point, they thought it was maybe him having sex, but as Gary said, Johnny would have a heart attack.
Yeah, shit, we got to get Johnny on sometime, man. He told me a couple stories about Eric, but he's got to have tons of shit, you know, because he's getting harassed all the time, 24/7.
Johnny, he's not going to talk. I'm sure he won't talk about Eric, though. I don't know. Who knows, though?
Hey, like I said, he doesn't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be saying that on the air, because you talked to him in private, didn't you?
No, we talked in front of the block party when he told me all this.
Well, yeah, but you weren't on the radio. I mean, we got 4 people listening here, so we can't just talk about stuff that maybe not should be out in the world.
Oh, we can trust those 4.
Sean and my dad might not need to know this stuff.
So
what's up? There's lots of J action this week.
yeah, well, it's funny because like last week when they were announcing that today was their last show, I was like, "Fuck, I should try and see if I can get some people to throw a few Jesse from San Diego bombs in there." So first thing this morning, I posted it up, and then I decided to call in when Shuley was talking about being pulled over by the same cop twice and getting out of the ticket both times with the exact same line. So I called in with my experiences that I felt topped his. And it's funny because when I called, as soon as the screener picked up, he went, "Hold on," and he put me on hold, and I thought, "Oh shit, here we go, gonna get hung up on."
Was it Al?
No, I don't know who it was, but I sat there for a couple minutes, and then the guy finally gets back on, and he goes, "Name, where you calling from?" And I said, "Sean from Oceanside." And he said, "What do you want to talk
And
about?"
you've done this. You've called him before, so I figured maybe they would have been on to you.
Well,
I guess
I've
not.
called on the other show, but
Oh.
I figured that they had my phone number. They must have like taken my phone number down or something off the do not call list, you know, because he didn't recognize the number. So,
John's saying Garrett picked up the phone.
oh, it was Garrett. Okay, sweet. So then I told him, yeah, I can top Shuli's story. And he says, all right, hold on. So I didn't even get to, like, screen it with him. And then finally when Jay picked up on me, I figured, okay, because I tried to do the same call on Jay's show last time when I played that last clip, and he hung up on me right away. So I took a safer approach to it, and I was able to get it out.
Safer approach, like you're friggin' robbing a bank.
No, because last time I came out, yeah, I was eating my girl's pussy out in the car, and right away, get rid of him. So I did it a little safer this time. Go ahead, Vicky.
You want to hear the
first part of Sean from Oceanside.
Okay.
My call from this morning.
All right.
Let's go to Sean of Oceanside, California. Yes, Sean, it's Jay Thomas with Shuli, and Christina's here, and Al's over there, and Garrett's over there, and all that.
Garrett's roadieing. He's going to be testing mics.
And the Zambonis will be here. We'll talk to a guy who believes in 106 minutes of sex. Yes, Sean of Oceanside, go ahead.
Okay, I think I could top Shuli.
I don't want to hear the top story.
There was twice I was pulled over on the side of the road with my girlfriend, and we were having sex, and the same cop, it was 2 months apart, pulled over, got me out of the car, talked to both of us, and then he gave me the same line both times. He said, there's a prison around here, and just over these trees and bushes, they dump dead bodies. And luckily he let us go with warnings, but...
Oh, he meant that you might get killed.
No.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead and play the second clip?
Okay. Yeah.
But the first time I had her upside down in the passenger seat, completely naked. And luckily, by the time they drove up the hill,
yeah,
she was able to get her clothes on and in the right position. But the second time, I was in the floorboard of the passenger seat, eating her out. But when the cop pulled up, she gets in the driver's seat. I end up in the passenger seat, and he comes on the driver's side and asks for her license. And I told him I was the one driving.
If I was the cop, I would have handed you a card for a realtor.
Can I ask
why don't you look into an apartment, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, is there not a room? Is there not somebody's house you could have gone to? It's so uncomfortable.
It is exciting banging out in public, though, like that.
Time. And then the third time, I was eating her out in my car, and I had 2 vibrators in the glove box.
Jesus, stop it. Wait a minute.
Who are you?
Wait a second. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This other time, she put a pocket pussy on the top of a car as if we were Starsky and Hutch going out on a call.
A motorcycle cop pulls up, and I've got 2 vibrators in her. All right.
She's in a Thai swing set.
What? What, Sean? What?
I also had a bag of pot in the ashtray, and I was this guy was more of an asshole.
It's like Cheech and Chong.
The cop's like, what's vibrating in your car? It's not my weed, man.
All right. Thank you, Sean.
Is it just me, or is that girl on that show have the fakest laugh?
I don't know. I thought she was digging it.
You're breaking up, Matt. So, Jesse, are you saying that's all true?
Oh, yeah. I was like,
where do you
19,
find these
20.
women that do this?
No, I was like 20. My girlfriend was 18. I was living at the grandparents. She was still with her family. So the car was I mean, I lost my virginity in the car with her. And, oh, yeah, we were pulled over a few times for being pulled over. But all that shit really happened. It was hilarious.
Matt,
and then,
Matt called
no.
back, but I don't hear him. Do you?
Nuh-uh.
All right.
So, yeah, they like that.
When did you start doing this? Was Jay already having people calling to Oh, Shuli told a cop story or something.
Yeah, Shuli told a cop story. And right after he finished it, he's like, top that one. You know, he's challenging us to call him a better story. So,
Matt, are you there yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
that's this really happened, Jesse, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You had nowhere else to go, but like Jay asked.
Yeah, like the first time, I was thinking, "Where's a good place for?" Okay, this is in San
How
Antonio.
old were you, first of all?
I was 20. She was 18.
Okay, so a long time ago.
A very long time ago, and just outside the county line in San Antonio, there was a bunch of fireworks stands because it was illegal to sell them within the city limits.
Oh shit! So it was in South Texas too. On top of it.
Yes. Well, this is where it was. So, as soon as it got during the off season, they're just closed. So I figured I'll park up there. So I pulled up there and got the radio on. That's where I fucked up. I left the emergency brake on, and going to town. Well, these cops. This cop saw my brake lights on. So as they're just pulling up the hill, and luckily I was parked a little ways up, so because she was upside down, stark naked, legs up at the top of the seat, and I'm like, oh shit.
The next question is Matt, are you there now?
Yeah, I was trying to make it seamless, like I didn't disappear, but I'm here.
Okay, because the next question is, we both want to know, how come you didn't have anywhere else to go beside your car?
No, because...
Just curious. I'm curious.
I was living at the grandparents' house. She was still living with her family. She had a strict family, and...
There it is.
So it's like...
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, I've done stuff in public before. Like, there's this place, anyone that knows... Fenway Park, there's this bar right near there, Copperfield, and I was like 24 at the time. I guess it was kind of a while ago, but me and my wife had sex behind the bar, downstairs at the place. Like, the downstairs part was closed, but we went behind the bar. Of course, she wasn't my wife then, because nothing like that would happen now. But yes, it was inside a bar that was partially closed, so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
was just wondering, why you had to do it in the car.
Because he was down there. I guarantee you, he was down there in the Catholic section of San Antonio too, right?
Anywhere. I used to get roadhead all the time. That's where, that's what the vibrators are for. While she's working me, I'm working her, and I'm driving. I'm driving an automatic, but I'm working the stick shift at the same time.
Roadhead. All right. Sounds like I missed out on a few things in my youth. Roadhead.
So anyway, getting back to Jay's show. So after my call, I guess there's a couple shitty calls after mine, or no. Guess there's a couple. Well, yeah, there was one shitty call after mine, and then they commented on my call again. If you want to play that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Matt, but all right, we'll go ahead and play it.
Okay, look. I want you to all stop it. The stories are no good.
I think there's a good one out there.
No, there isn't.
I think you're cutting it a little short.
We have the guy that he's having sex with the girl twice, and then he threw another one in there with vibrators in her and the glove compartment.
That one was great.
Well, I don't even know if that's true. We're done though.
She's choking me while I'm coming, right?
We're
Next thing you know, I got a belt around my neck. Her foot's in the small of my back.
And my elbow's stuck in the cup holder.
Right. Turns out my foot was on the brake pedal, so that's how the cop caught us.
Hey, we got a call coming in. 978, you are on the air.
Hey now,
What's
Sean
up?
from Massachusetts.
Just in time. We haven't played your call yet.
Caller of the week.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Well, for me,
Doesn't top Derek.
That was
that's
an
true.
awesome interview. Awesome interview.
Which one? The Derek one?
Eric, the actor. You guys are getting better every week.
Oh yeah, well, I think we kissed a little too much ass there, but I'm not going to say anything to offend him. You should have seen the stuff I had to say to get him to call in. I had to tell him he was the greatest caller in the history of radio, and he's become my
You are
buddy
really
now.
a big fan, though, of his.
No,
I love him.
That could have been the last Eric the actor interview for all we know.
Yeah, I doubt that, though. I doubt it. We'll see, but
it could
be. It was quite a week. I actually got on hold 3 times on the Stern show. One was kind of late. It's always during Robin's News when I call. I usually get on, but I didn't get on.
I think I heard one of yours this week.
No, I didn't get on.
Oh, no, you didn't get on.
There's something about that point of the show. I get on in like 2 seconds. I don't know what it is. Right before the theme is like my time to call in where I will get right on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I say that the previous interview was good as my comment, and that gets me right on. But
He's used to your rhythm.
I guess.
It was weird. I couldn't believe I got on hold. I got on hold right away. They answered right away, and I thought maybe they're changing the system. Maybe they're not keeping people on hold as much anymore, because that's usually the case. Usually Jesse's on hold.
I understood. What did you mean by that? What did you mean they're not keeping people in the system on hold? What does that mean?
Well, I figure people call right away in the morning and they're on hold for the whole show, right. So that's why I can never get through. So it was just, I've never had this experience where I got put on hold so easily 3 times in the same week.
Yeah, it's
picked up right away.
It depends on when you're calling. Like if you start calling right before the show starts, your chances of getting on quick are really high. And then during the news too, because during the news is when he'll take the most amount of calls. So
I was calling during interviews to comment about interviews, and I was getting on. Like Wendy Williams, I called, and Steven Tyler. Ozzy and Geezer, I tried to get on.
Yeah.
He didn't take calls for those.
Yeah. I think there's a call I tried to call in about, and they're like, they're not taking any calls. But there's been times where I've been on hold, and it's like, fuck, I gotta hang up because they talk about something that I think I can get on quicker with. And then sometimes I get lucky and I get on right away, but then there's times where, fuck, once I hung up, that's it. I can't get back on.
I try to never call twice. I try to never call Howard more than once. I have, but I don't know. If the first thing doesn't get through, I'll usually give up there. I'm not going to keep calling back. I don't want to anger Brandano. He yelled at me once, but after the thing with Benji, I think I'm in everyone's good graces right now.
Yeah, Brandano answered one call, and he used to bug me. He used to say, I would say Sean from Massachusetts, and he'd be like, well, what town are you from? I'm like, does it really matter? But he's So I give him my town, Leominster, and this week I just called. I said Boston. Just he didn't bother me once I said that.
Well, it's funny when I first started calling for like the first month or so. Every time I'd say Jesse from San Diego, and finally he goes, "Look, dude, you don't have to tell me what your name is and who you're or where you're from." He says, "We know who you are." I'm like, "Okay." So now I don't even say it. I just say, "Hey, Steve, what's up?" And then I say my topic. But
yeah, I wonder, is that how does he always answer the phone for everybody? Stern Show, what do you want to talk to Howard about? Or if someone he doesn't know, does he say, name me where you're calling from first? I wonder.
I don't know. With Steve, I've always gotten Stern Show, what do you want to talk about or whatever.
Well, that's what Will used to say too.
But I've never...
And John.
I've never had anybody other than Steve pick up my calls, so I don't know. I just figured he says the same thing to everybody.
Yeah, that's what they say. When you call a wrap-up show, a couple of weeks ago, this girl, she was grilling me. I'm like, I had to give her an essay on what the call was about until she finally said, okay.
Yeah, it seems like the wrap-up show is harder to get on. Back when I used to call, you get shit from the intern callers, but then when you get on too, they're real fast with those calls too. Like they hung up on you quick.
Yeah, John Hines pretty good. I got on kind of quick today too. I was on hold during Sour Shoes call, but that was fun.
Oh, yes. That was before you?
Yeah. Sour Shoes was right before me. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I thought that was weird. It was almost like he couldn't hear them because they were they were asking him to do Pharrell, and he was just motoring on with whatever he was saying.
No, it's funny. I didn't catch it the first time what he was doing, but the second time on the replay when I heard it, he was sorry if this other phone. No, he was making horse noises because Shuli was telling a story about him fucking a chick in a car or something, and these people on horses came by and they got a perfect view of them. So he was making horse sounds and shit. He was just doing all kinds of shit that was related to the phone calls or the stories today.
I didn't understand what he was doing. That's why I want Sour Shoes on this show, because I want to see if he can be normal. I don't think he can. Chris from Zona was on that, but he said Sour can be difficult to deal with. I can't imagine that.
Oh, it'd just be one of those things where we just have to let him ramble on until he stopped.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't answer anything. He'll probably just sing and do impressions, but he is. I think he is he's like a genius.
I met him in Atlantic City.
Regular Jay Thomas caller.
What's that?
Go ahead, Vicky.
I met him in Atlantic City. I didn't talk to him a whole lot. He seemed normal, and from observation, it looked like he was sitting there being calm during the poker.
I don't even know what his real voice sounds like. I can't even picture that. He usually either does the hi or the Pharrell thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Who's doing that? Those were pretty good.
Hi. That's me. And Matt, my 3-year-old loves when I do that. Of course, the neighbors probably don't love that I'm doing that. I'm outside
this is not
at the beach
bad.
right now.
I thought you cut a clip or something.
No.
Well, speaking of clips, let's let's play Sean's beautiful call where he totally fucked the guy Jay.
Sean's opus.
Do you want to play the whole thing at once, or half of it, and then talk a little, or the whole thing? It's like 4 minutes long.
It's a pretty long call.
Yeah,
I was gonna say play the last 2 seconds, but play the whole 4 minutes.
Yeah. I said, yeah. Go ahead.
Sean, go ahead.
Good morning, Jay. First of all, I'm going to miss the show on Friday mornings.
We're not sure that's happening.
Yeah, the red phone rang. The governor's on the line.
Yeah. We want to thank for the. What are you doing?
Was that Ronnie on the bat phone?
No, not Ronnie.
Well, let's hold it a second. What are you doing? Why are you going up and down?
No, you were talking, so I lowered him.
Because he was talking at the same time.
So you lower the guy when he's talking?
Well, you're the host.
Take your finger off that.
It's your show.
Don't touch that. I don't like that. You got me car sick going up and down like that. What's the matter with you?
Gas brake.
I never noticed that before. You know, that's why people go, why do you come to New York? To see shit like that. That is unprofessional.
Apologize.
The damn
I'm very
fucking
sorry.
sound going up and down. I'm sorry, Sean. Again. Go ahead. I'm not kidding you. Don't do all that popping up and down stuff.
Next time we break a finger.
Go ahead, Sean. What is it?
Yeah, Jay, I didn't catch the entire Scott Thorson interview on your show the other day.
Yeah, we had Scott on. He's the guy that was Liberace's real lover that the movie was made about.
You don't want to bust that up a little bit?
I just love how, first of all, he starts off yelling at Al for lowering the volume on Sean. I mean, he just goes off on him hard, and the whole time I'm thinking in the back of my head, I know Sean's gonna do it. Sean's gonna drop it, and then
I love that Al's the one that controls the volume on the callers. Like, maybe it's because he's not in the same place as Jay, but wouldn't Jay be the one? Why wouldn't Jay have control of that shit? Why does Al control the volume of the callers? I don't get that.
Well, that's the thing. Since Jay's usually either in L.A. or in New Orleans, he doesn't see any of this. But today he was in New York, so he actually saw it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, that's why he got so pissed off.
They were actually all in the same room today?
Yeah, they were in the same room. And so here's Sean tossing them little softballs that
Can
Jay
I say something about that, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought, like, Al maybe they had a feeling that it was going to be a prank call or something, and he, like, cut me off. I don't know, maybe not. And Jay jumps right in, he jumps right all over me.
Well, no, see, the thing was, Al was doing it all morning long, and Jay was giving him shit for it all morning. So when he did it to you, he
I didn't even give anybody shit till that time.
No. He was giving him shit earlier because he did it earlier.
It sets it up for the end of the call, though, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, because then you toss him. First you toss him a softball. Then, so, yeah, let's play that middle clip because, just play the whole thing.
That's why after that I didn't want to call in because I'm in Al's. Al agreed to call in tonight and then told me after he couldn't. I wanted to have him call in because I wanted to ask him stuff like this, but I didn't want to call in and anger him today, so I didn't even bother after this, Sean. But I sometime would love to have Al on, but he says he can't.
So you sure you don't want to just go into the setup and then the fourth clip? You want to do the second, third, and fourth, you're saying?
Yeah, just throw it all in there because it's all.
And I thought it was a joke. He really was made surgically.
You saw him. He came in studio, right?
Yeah, he surgically looks like Liberace.
Crazy.
And I, of course, didn't believe it for a few minutes. And next thing you know, And then, of course, the scumbag of all scumbags from the Cat House.
Shout out Dennis Hoff.
Dennis Hoff and his newest little prostitute.
Chrissy.
That was...
How does she talk?
No, she's not anywhere near the old one that was like, "Hey, Daddy, hi, Daddy. I just want you to look at my boobies, Daddy.
She's a graduate of Michigan, was a cheerleader, and had a boyfriend who was a minister's son for years. And then one day, because of her student loans, she contacts Dennis Hoff, never having taken money or sleeping with a man other than the preacher's son. And she says, "I need to pay off my student loans. Can I come to the Cat House and become a prostitute?" And I said, "You've got to be kidding." if you think anybody believes
It's a sign of our education system.
that story. Yes, Sean. What you want to ask about Scott Thorson?
But I don't know if it's been talked about, but I heard on Artie Lang's show last night, he said he had sex with Michael Jackson.
He said for 6 years, and he kept saying what he admired about Matt Damon in the movie was how he really banged
Michael Douglas.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He said, because that's what I did. He said, I really worked him over, and he said he worked Michael Douglas over. Worked Michael Jackson over.
Well, I had heard on another interview that he did, they asked him, has the Jackson family come after you for these allegations? And he said that he took 2 polygraph tests from former FBI agents,
right,
passed both of them,
right,
and has yet to be sued by the Jackson family for this.
Amazing on that polygraph, normally there's that needle.
Yeah,
it was his penis that made
right.
the marks, made the little marks up and down. Here's the other one. I said the guy's name, and I was sorry I said it the other day. A major country star. He says this book is going to come out, and this guy is not anybody that I've ever thought of as being maybe gay. It's like a bombshell kind of a thing, So, yeah.
You know what really blew me away?
What?
When he said he had sex with Jesse from San Diego.
Oh, you son of a gun, you got us!
Al, you're supposed to pull it down!
No, hold on.
Yeah, see, now, if you hadn't have lectured Al, he could have pulled that down.
Hold on a minute. Put that back up.
You are your own worst enemy.
Sean, do you really think that was interesting, funny, or did you think you got me? Huh?
It was just a send-off, Jay. For
You're an idiot. There's no send-off. Let me tell you what the send-off is. When I pull your ass, when I pull my head, when I pull your, I was going to insult you, but I've forgotten the insult. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
That's happened to me. That you're like, you want your dick in my mouth. I mean, no, the other way.
When the blood from your ass is on my face. Well, no, the show's over.
You showed him.
Yeah.
You told him, man.
Now we're back on the air. Zona, what's up? There we go.
Shit, how you guys going?
Dude, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Was that you, Jesse, from Bayside this morning?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you there?
Yeah, that was me, Sean. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're breaking up a little
bit.
Yeah, my Skype is tripping bad. I don't know what
I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah, that was me, Sean from Oceanside this morning. Yes.
All right, that's cool, man. I heard that phone call. I was just getting out of bed when I heard it. Yeah, it was cool. I thought I recognized the voice.
Yeah, Mark.
That's obviously Jesse.
Yeah, Mark from San Diego texted me this morning too. He's like, "Good call, man." He knew it was me.
Hey, Chris, by the way, did you hear that guy talking crap about you on Riley this week?
Yeah, I heard that.
I was for like the 4th week in a row. I was on hold, and Riley never picked up. But I was ready to jump all over that guy. So you know.
Thank you, buddy. That was cool.
Yeah, I was going to have your back there, but Riley never got to me. I want to ask him why the birds haven't been sleeping in Massachusetts. They literally tweet all night long now, and it was never like this before. I'm scared.
That would have been a good question.
Oh, I've been trying to fucking ask you.
On, or?
Yeah, no, like 1 a.m, like the birds are out. It was never like this before. Like something's going on, and Riley would know the answer if anyone would.
Yeah, no doubt. Usually birds roost in the trees at night, and they're usually quiet.
I don't know. I remember from years past when I was partying all the time, doing coke all night, you know, you knew that it was, you knew the night got ridiculous once you heard the birds chirp tweeting, but they don't go to bed now. I don't know if it's just in Massachusetts or what, but I want to ask Riley about this. Al's even said, that's a great question, but for some reason Riley is not answering my calls. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know what the deal is. And I asked him, and he just said it was the phone stringers, or he wasn't sure what happened, why he don't get to the calls.
I'm sure Riley doesn't know who the hell I am. Eron, I don't know. Maybe it's like I talked to Eron before their show after Riley was on ours about plugging it. I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong. I thought it all went well when he called into our show, but who knows?
Well, he it seems to have gone well. I talked to him afterwards, and he was very pleased with you guys, and he knew you guys treated him with much respect and shit. So I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's just
a
passing
sad
the
day.
buck or something.
It's funny that I can get on Howard easier than Riley these days.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I heard you on Riley, Howard yesterday or Wednesday.
Yeah, we played it earlier, but I failed at getting the name of the show out. But anyways,
well,
thank you.
You were doing pretty good. Everybody knows who you guys are.
Yeah.
Anybody that's cool is gonna, already on board with the show.
The way I see it, man. Sean, we do the show for you and Sean, Chris.
Right on. Well, we're always on board. We're the ones shouting at you guys to the rafters.
Chris, what's up, brother?
Huh?
Chris, shake it up.
Shake it up. How you doing?
Sean's still there?
Yeah, we
Even
got
on the
Sean
phone?
on the line, too. We were just talking about Sean's call.
Hey, did we ever play? Yeah, did we ever play that last clip with the Jesse?
Yeah,
bomb?
we played the whole. Sean's whole call. We were going to talk it up when you fell off.
Yeah, everybody stepped all over it.
Oh, Sean got dropped. You got dropped, huh? Maybe it's not my service then.
My Skype is tripping. I can't even close it. It won't even close.
Well,
It's weird.
Baba Booey.
Well, it was a nice setup. It was a funny call.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew that something was. I wasn't positive it was even you, Sean, but I just had the feeling that it was going to get worked in.
Yeah.
Did Artie really talk about... I didn't hear his show last night. Did Artie really talk about that fucking Liberace guy last night?
He was in the studio earlier in the week.
Oh, well, was he? I haven't heard Artie all week. Oh, shit.
Oh, he was on Jay's show, and he was on Artie's show, too. Yeah. He was in there.
I like Artie's show. People talk shit about it, but Artie's show is pretty funny.
That was the first time I heard that. I haven't been watching all of his interviews, and the first time I heard him say he had sex with Michael Jackson, I was like, what? This guy. I mean, even if he did, don't he just shut up about it?
Yeah, well, I think Michael Jackson was clearly a closeted homosexual, but what is my opinion?
That may be true, may not be. Yeah. That guy just, he was on Jay's show early in the week, so that's what I told Garrett to get on hold. I know he'd pick up on my call. I said, they want to talk about
I'm confused about Jay's show. Is Garrett's not on the air, or he is on the air when he's on that other channel besides 101?
He's on the air all the time.
Yeah, but I thought, if he's screening calls, he's not an on-air person. He's not always on the air, just sometimes.
Yeah, today, I don't know why. He's never, I don't think, ever screened a call when I've called, and it was weird to have him answer the phone, but they had a lot of stuff going on today. Maybe people were doing other things.
Yeah, who knows? I personally, I don't like Jay's show, but I try to listen. I was just curious.
It takes a while. It takes a little while. The first, when I first started, I was like, yeah, whatever. But
well, that's interesting. So while Jay is out there in New York, they apparently decided he's not going to go off on Fridays. I wonder if they'll just rerun his show on 101 every Friday after they play it.
No, I think they're going to keep it going because of Shuli. Shuli makes that show. Shuli's not on the rest of the week. Right. Can you guys hear me? I don't know.
Oh, he's not?
Oh, he's only on the Friday shows.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that.
He's on Stars. Like when he's
that's
on
why
Stars.
I like it.
Yeah, when he's on Stars, that guy Garrett, is he on every day, all on air?
Yeah,
or no?
Yeah, it's Garrett and Christina. The only one that's different is Shuli's not there. Shuli's
I
only
like
on
Shuli and Christina.
and
I think
Al.
Shuli makes it, though. I don't know if I could listen to it without Shuli. I'll have to try. I've actually never tried. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I've never listened to their Star show either.
It's easier for me to get on that show because Christina screens the calls. She doesn't.
It sounds
do
like
shit.
they better leave it on Friday. He gets a lot of viewers on Friday that he's not getting all the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be his big day of the week. Like, I don't know. I mean, all these guys seem to listen, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know anyone who listens to Jay on Stars.
Yeah, I think they realized that. I think that they realized that taking that show because it is big on Fridays. Because fuck, there's nothing else to listen to.
They could put something better on though, like
Abe Cannon.
No, they could
put the on hold show with Matt and Jesse.
Oh, that would be good.
They could.
They could do.
Sure would. I could do 30
I
hours.
have to quit my. Oh yeah, I have to quit my job for that.
A 3-hour Superfan Roundtable on Friday mornings. Like, why the fuck did they put Superfan Roundtable to once a month? I think that's such bull.
Well, yeah. Especially being the first show ever to be on the 101 channels or the 100 channels, even longer before Howard even appeared on them.
Yeah,
so I don't.
That's the one show that, like, no matter what, they can always do because there's always stuff to talk about. Like, I don't know. I'd love to know. Maybe we could get Mutt to call into this some week. I doubt he'll talk about anything, but I would love to know why that's being cut down to once a month.
To him.
Yes, that would be an excellent interview there.
Yeah, I have a feeling he wouldn't.
We'll all bombard him and try to get him on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yep, have him on the other end of the mic.
Yeah.
Like,
that would be a good way to get him on, is present it to him that way. He might actually go for it.
I've asked Al Ragone and Steve Brandano to come on, and they couldn't. But then again, Riley called in, so I guess Riley works for Sirius as much as Mutt does, so I don't know, maybe he would.
I'm sure it probably depends who's on payroll and contracts and things.
Really?
Right, that's what I was just going to say was I think Mutt and Riley are subcontractors compared to where Al Ragone is a employee.
Yeah, you're right. Same with Brandano.
Right.
Well,
and that's why I can understand them.
But this like, and there's rumors that Tim Sabian got fired. Like, what is going on with 101? Like, why is programming that people clearly like just disappearing? It's so bizarre.
I was wondering why I haven't heard that shit Sabian in a while.
Shit, that's a good name for him. Shit Sabian.
When did he become the persona non grata?
When did he become what?
I thought I liked him. You don't like Tim?
No, I like him, but there's a rumor that he got fired. So I'm wondering if that's true or what the deal is. But something's been going on with 101 where these shows that people like are disappearing. I wonder.
And he won't give Riley a decent stipend.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, Riley's the only one that's
motherfucker.
Yeah, Riley's the only one still there.
Yeah, Riley still has a weekly show.
Riley and Harry Fish are still there. And actually Jackie too, but
there was a black on black this week too.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even hear that, but
no, you didn't get the replay. I didn't get to hear the replay.
And by the way, who did? I know. Well, Angry Black wasn't on it, right? Who was on it?
Right.
Blacka.
Who? Yeah, I don't know who the guy was.
Oh,
yeah, Big Black quit it. This is King. I don't remember who was with him. Yeah, he quit it. He didn't want to give up his welfare.
Hey guys, I gotta cut out a few minutes. Hello?
Hey, Shung. Shake it up for Boston, man.
I didn't catch that. Yep.
Jesse, what were you going to say? We got 5 minutes left.
Nice. I'll let you guys go.
Yeah,
Great show.
I gotta leave now because.
All right, see y'all later. I'm out too. Okay.
Shake it up in Zona.
Sounds like we're wrapping it up early. Jesse's got an emergency.
Well, that was wonderful. I wonder if anyone's still on right now. But
it's probably the worst episode
I can't wait to hear how it sounds later.
You're out of here, Jesse?
Shitty.
What's that?
Jesse's leaving, huh? Bye.
Are we ending the show?
I got cut out to an appointment that's in 30 minutes, but I might have to deal with like 45-minute traffic.
All right, so let's wrap it up now. A few minutes early. That's fine.
Shake it up.
Well, hey, Vicky, you want to play that last clip where it's kind of like a soundbite for us with Jay.
What did I do with it? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
All right, now is it
it's a pissing match.
Get rid of it. I hope you don't shoot me with a paintball gun, sir. Good God, grow up. It's over. Your stories are no good. If you were any good, you'd have your own once-a-week radio show. You'd be here. Yeah, take that. The Jay Thomas Show.
Today, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that's for today.
I thought I heard that. That wasn't you, though. It was somebody else getting yelled at.
Yeah, it was somebody that called after Jesse.
Yeah, someone else.
He liked Jesse's
liked
call,
because,
but not this call.
Because
I heard that. I wasn't sure who it was.
Because we have our own.
Right.
I think he was saying why he liked the first call, personally.
This was a stimulating hour, so.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Quit while we're ahead.
All right, over and out.
Codebase Radio, where geek and music combine.